Previously on Rutgers Survivor.
Hopefully you'll get very used to our faces.
You will get so used to seeing us. You will not. You're going to start to get really tired of us.
Tonight, both tribes are going to tribal council. From the Slattery tribe, Faith has won immunity, and from the Tropper tribe, Luke has won. And with that, Luke wins the saves the night at tribal council, and the entire Tropper tribe gets to go second and watch him on the Slattery tribe's tribal council.
The bottom line is, it does not matter what they say or what we agree to, because the bottom line is, all three of us are voting for Jake. Okay, we are.
Just like, be careful because they're gonna go for the guy was gonna try to get to the
I feel so bad. He's so nice. Can we just get out Jake? Can we please just get out Jake?
I have no reason to lie. I'm just saying. Don't vote me out. But it's up to you. That doesn't matter for me. But I don't work out.
The second person voted out of Rutgers Survivor, Nowhere to Hide, and the second member of our jury, Jake. Third person voted out of Rutgers Survivor, Nowhere to Hide, and the third member of our jury, Gavin.
Hey, what is up, guys? This is Lana, coming from my confessional, Rutgers Survivor. We have not shot in about a month, and tomorrow is our first shoot back. This will be our third episode, and yeah, here are my updates. So, me and Luke, the two L's that are eventually gonna make a W, are still in our alliance. I feel really good about him, and he is my number one. We have a final two. So, Omar is fully against me. He tried to lie and say that he voted for me because he pinky promised Hudson and Gavin that he would not vote for them in the beginning of the last episode, but I hear that he's gunning for me like crazy. This is scary because Omar is very tight with Kyle, who is on Slattery tribe, and I don't even know what I did to make myself such big of a threat. Like, I didn't even try at this point. It's flattering, really.
Something that I also noticed is that Omar also had cross-tribe connections. And I definitely wasn't going to be voting Omar out because I really want to stick with Omar and I see him as a really chill guy. But I don't see him to be strategically savvy as much as I thought he would. Like, I think to me, I knew he was going to try to gun after Lana, and I was like, I don't think that's a good idea, especially if she's my final two with me. And I let her know that immediately, which shows like, hey, I have loyalty with her.
All right, 8 people left. We're likely merging next. I mean, Faith and Sage at this point, like, it's about as real as it gets. Those two are like my good friends, like, even outside of this game now. Like, we're not turning on each other. The key to this game right now is Omar and I am working overtime to get him to want to work with me, Faith, and Sage. It's called the Cerebrals. Me, Omar, Faith, and Sage. We're gonna run this. We are gonna run this. Perfect thing is, Faith and Sage think I'm taking them to the end, which I am. Omar thinks that we're gonna cut Faith or Sage at final 5, final 6, which we will not. And I've just been lying to Omar's face this whole time. All right, Rutgers Survivor. You are about to find out who is in the Final Four Alliance named the Cerebrals. I'm going to pass the phone to one person at a time. Let's start.
I'm Sage, and I'm passing the phone to another member in the Cerebrals.
I'm Faith, and I'm passing the phone to the final member of the Cerebrals.
I'm Omar, and I think you're gonna be a baby boy. Yeah!
Welcome to the Cerebrals, everyone. We are going to pick off Tropper and Jaden. So, with such ease.
Looking at your winners.
You're looking at your final 4.
Woo! We have 2 clear rivalries between Jaden and his Slattery tribe, and then Lana and Omar on my tribe. we'll see what happens at this rate. I just don't want to go down without a fight either. If I know my name's gonna be out there, if I know I'm in trouble, might as well start strategizing way ahead than the others are right now. So been coming up with these scenarios, have been thinking in between the last episode and this episode, and the war is gonna begin soon.
Survivors ready? Go!
Well, I think I gotta start with how last session went with 2 surprise eliminations from what it looks like. And for me, I was the odd one out on my tribe. I voted against what the majority had, and I was the only one who's still here that voted against what the majority had. So I think I'm in trouble if we go to another vote, if it's just us 4 in the Slattery. So I think I'm hoping for a merge, but if there's no merge, I think I just gotta hope that we don't go up for an elimination vote. That's not a good situation for me. So I'm hoping for a merge so I can talk to some people in the Tropper tribe. I've already been talking with Luke and Lana over Discord, and I think that's gone well. So if that happens, I think I'm in business again, but until then, I'm sweating it out.
So pretty much what's been happening is that Kyle has been trying to bring over Omar from Tropper. So I'm worried that even if we have Omar for this vote and it's me, Kyle, Sage, and Omar for this vote and we're not in the minority, that we're gonna be in the minority for the next one when Omar can flip back and vote one of us out. So I'm not necessarily worried about going home on this vote, but I'm worried about what the implications of today will be for the rest of my game.
I mean, I'm expecting a merge. That's what a lot of my tribe mates have been expecting, I think. The best case scenario is that we don't merge today and then we win. So then the other team has to vote one of their out and then we just prosper.
Currently I'm feeling terrible because I'm sick, but you know, based on the results of last episode, I'm a little bit more weary of my team members. Kind of voted against me here, so I'm trying to keep like a better idea of who I can trust, who I can't trust, and overall just trying to keep my head on a steady swivel.
Welcome back, everyone. How you guys doing? Good. Doing good? All right. Well, one of the best things about college survivors is that, unlike the real show, it's not continuous. You guys have a pretty long break in between shoots. So I want to touch on that with Lana, for example. Do you think that these long, continuous breaks in between each shoots can play to your advantage, or is it a disadvantage?
I think, depending on the player, it can be a little bit of both.
Move over to Slattery. Jaden, where do you think we are currently in the game? Do you suspect anything to happen?
Well, I think that a lot of people seem to believe that a merge is coming today. We'll see if that ends up happening, but I think regardless, I think today is going to be a very influential part of the game as a whole. Like, I think what ends up happening today is going to influence how the rest of the game plays out because they're kind of coming to like a climax of some sorts here.
All right, Sage, give me your thoughts looking at your tribe and then looking at their tribe.
Well, let's think. My tribe. Looking at my tribe, I see members of my tribe, and you know, I like these members, and I'm looking at their tribe, and I'm seeing members of their tribe, and maybe I like those members too, but guess what? I'm not on their team, so I don't like them that much.
That's a fair answer. It's a fair answer. All right, Omar.
Yeah.
How you feeling? I just want to ask, from person to person.
I'm not doing too good right now. I'm pretty exhausted. I want to sleep. Yeah.
That's a fair answer. That's a fair answer. You look cozy though. I like the moose pajamas. Is that what they are?
Yeah, it's from Eddie Bell.
I do. I will. I'll check that out for sure. I really like them. All right, you guys have been waiting for it. I can finally tell you guys, everybody drop your buffs. We are switching things up. All right, in my hand are your destinies in this game. There are index cards. I want you to grab one. Do not open it until I tell you. On these index cards, there are two possible options that you can grab. If you pull a black index card, you will be the captain of the Slattery tribe. If you pull a blue index card, you will be the captain of the Tropper tribe. Everyone, can you grab one? All right, perfect. All right, everyone, you have your index cards. Please reveal. So if you have orange, you are going to be in the pool. So that means, Kyle, you are the captain of the Tropper tribe, and Faith, you are the captain of the new Slattery tribe. So please, come join me over here. All right, so just to recap, Faith, new captain of the Slattery tribe, Kyle, new captain of the Tropper tribe. They did a game of rock, paper, scissors. Faith won it. She opted to be the second and third pick in this snake draft. Kyle, that means you have the first pick. How this is going to work, you have to pick someone from the Tropper tribe, right? So that means, Faith, your pick also has to be someone from the Tropper tribe, but the person you pick then picks someone from the other tribe. And it's a snake style, so keep that in mind. Makes sense to both of you guys? Makes sense to all you guys? Right? All right, perfect. Kyle, with the first pick in the draft, make your selection. It's a dumb decision.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose Omar.
Omar, all right, newest member of the new Tropper tribe. All right, Faith, now you pick someone from the Tropper tribe, they then pick someone from the Slattery tribe.
I'm gonna go with Luke.
Luke, all right. Here's your Slattery buff. Now Luke, you have to pick someone from the Slattery tribe. I'll go with Jada. Jada, all right. Here's your buff. Omar?
I think I'm gonna go with Sage.
Yep, only selection. You go Sage. Sage, you now have to pick from the remaining two people in the pool.
Hudson.
All right, Hudson. Here's your buff. Lana, that means by default, you are the last member of the new Slattery tribe. All right, so to recap, new Slattery tribe, Lana, Jaden, Luke, and Faith. New Tropper tribe, Kyle, Omar, Sage, and Hudson. All right, well, the game has officially changed. I'm excited to see how this all unfolds. Everybody, buckle up. We're gonna get started soon.
To avoid worsening his cold, Omar exited the chute before the next challenge. The cast was made aware and agreed with letting Omar out of today's episode early.
All right, now that we're outside in beautiful New Brunswick, I'm going to tell you guys something fun. I'm going to give you all 10 minutes to search within this patch of grass for the hidden immunity idols. There are 2 out there. You have 10 minutes. Wait for my go. All right, everyone. Survivors ready?
Yep.
Go!
I'm Charlie Brown. It's just a rock. This isn't even anything. It's just a rock.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop, everyone. Time's up. Please make your way back to the start. Everyone stop looking. Please head over this way.
Yeah, okay, so a lot has happened in like the past 10 or so minutes. I got the idol, but then turns out I can't use it on myself. Okay, so I haven't actually read this yet. Let's see what it has.
Oh my god, bro. This is wild. Congratulations, you have found a hidden immunity idol.
If you play this idol before the votes are read, but after they are cast at Tribal Council, you will negate all votes for the individual you play the idol for, which may include yourself. This idol belongs to the Tropper tribe.
This idol belongs to the Slattery tribe.
The last time this idol can be played are when there are 5 players left in the game.
The last time this idol can be played is when there are 5 players left in the game.
What you do with this info is up to you. Good luck. Damn, so I can't actually use this. What? Yeah.
We have idols for each other's tribes. Let's just switch it right now.
So, did a little bit of deliberating, and I think I'm going to give it to Kyle. He was probably one of the people that I had a good enough connection to back in the previous Slattery tribe, and I think there isn't a lot of good choices outside of Kyle. Like, I think Sage secretly does not like me that much because I voted for her last time. I don't really know Hudson and Omar too well, so I think I gotta give it to Kyle by default, but I think, in all honesty, I would have much rather preferred giving it to someone that ended up in my tribe, like Luke or Lana. Getting that transparency, them like saying that like I gave it to him when I actually did, like I hope that's enough for him to save me there and give me immunity, but again, I just don't know.
Jade, I told Jade not to give it to him because he says he gave it to me, but okay. I think, yeah, I need to give, I'll give it to Faith. So I'll have an idol, Faith will have an idol. That's wild that we're also the 2 captains. If we win the challenge, Faith will play her idol, and then hopefully, Lana can. I think that's the best one. But Jaden wants, okay, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Faith.
I can now confirm Jaden has given you the idol.
Oh my, I have 2 idols, I'm insane. Oh my god, okay.
I have no idol now. Okay. Faith has. So Jaden just gave it to you? He had to give it to one of us, and I was like, you didn't give it to us, right? He was like, I gave it to you. And he was like, okay, but he can't change it. It's locked in. It's locked in. So wait, how do you gave it to me? I gave Faith as the other tribe. Okay, dude. So how will we have to do? We win the challenge. Faith goes to tribal, plays the idol. And if we win, actually either way, me or Faith in this round with an idol, we're gonna be able to here for the 3 of us.
Congratulations, Faith. You have been given a hidden immunity idol.
Thank you. This is actually so good because I was just thinking that I'm so cooked.
So, I talked to Faith a little bit when we were the only ones in the room, and she feels like she's out. She thinks for sure that me, Luke, and Jaden are gonna get together and get her out, but I think she's maybe playing it up a bit because I really do feel like she may have one of the idols. But it is interesting that she let me know that. Like I said, if she was really trying to come for somebody else on our team, I feel like she would keep that to herself.
If my tribe does not win, we're screwed. We're literally screwed. The path I want to go with right now is win that challenge, no matter what my tribe needs to win, and that's final.
I'm going to attempt to throw this challenge and then save myself so that I can ensure their safety and mine.
Alright, new tribes, welcome to your next immunity challenge. This is the mental maze. Now bear with me here because there are a lot of rules to this. One at a time, one person from each tribe is going to step up and make a move. Your first move will always be in that first row of squares. your last move will always be in these last row of squares. Now there are going to be 9 moves total. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to use trial and error to find the correct path. So if you step on a square and that is incorrect, you are off, and the next person will step up next round to determine the path. And you guys are both going to be stepping up at the same exact time. You do have different paths, but mathematically you have a fair path, both of you. Now, you can both have the same path at the same time. You can interlap. Just because you move past one row doesn't mean that you can't go back to it. You can move diagonal, you can move side to side. Just note that there are a total of 9 moves. Once you have completed your 9th move, which remember will always be in this row, your 10th move will always be off the grid. Keep in mind, everyone on your tribe has to remember the order. You all have to go through the same pathway. Biggest rule, there is no talking, no communication whatsoever. The win conditions of this challenge: first tribe to get all of their members across and through the maze wins immunity.
You will each have 6 turns.
If after all those attempts are used up and not every member of your tribe is across, the tribe with the most people across will win immunity. If in the event there is a tie, the tribe that made it farther in the maze first will be immune. All right, Slattery, you have 1 extra member, so one of you has to sit out.
I don't want so. No.
I mean, I think I'm probably pretty strong with memory stuff. Okay. Like, I mean, I can sit up like no one else. If you guys,
I mean, if you don't feel strong. If nobody wants to sit, then we should just do a chance.
I'm fine with that. Okay. So how are we gonna have a chance?
Someone want to think of a number?
Think of a number from 1 to 10.
Someone else?
Okay. And then each person.
From 1 to 4.
I have 1 through 4. I have a number of 1 through 4.
Okay. Who's
3.
4. 2.
1. It was 3.
So
wait.
So
Set us
sitting
out.
out. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Slattery tribe, you chose to sit out Faith, so I'm going to ask both tribes to send their first person. Please make your first move. All right, both of you have made your first move. Slattery tribe, you are incorrect, so you step off. Tropper tribe, you are correct. So now you may make your second move. That is incorrect. All right. Both tribes send your next person up, please. All right, make your first move. All right, Tropper, you are correct. Slattery, you are incorrect. Please make your next move. That is correct. All right, you may make your next move. That is incorrect. Next person up, please. All right, make your first move. Tropper tribe, you are correct. Slattery tribe, you are incorrect. All right, Tropper tribe, please make your next move. That is correct. Please make your next move. That is incorrect. All right. We are 1 time around the border, so everyone, please make your first move now. All right, you guys are both correct. Please make your next move. All right, Tropper tribe, you are correct. Slattery tribe, you are incorrect. All right, Tropper tribe, please make your next move. That is correct.
Oh my god, I'm good at this.
Make your next move. Tropper tribe, that is correct.
Oh my god, I'm good at this.
Please make your next move. Tropper tribe, that is incorrect. Please make your next move. Okay. Tropper tribe, you are correct. Slattery tribe, you are incorrect. Please make your next move. That is incorrect. You guys are both correct. Please make your next move. You are both correct again. Please make your next move. And you are both incorrect. Slattery tribe, you are incorrect. Tropper tribe, you are wrong. Please make your next move. Okay, Tropper tribe, you are correct. Slattery tribe, you are incorrect. Alright, Tropper tribe, please make your next move. You are correct. Please make your next move. Tropper tribe, that is correct. Please make your next move. Tropper tribe, that is incorrect. Please make your next move. Tropper tribe, you are correct. Slattery tribe, you are incorrect. Your next move. That is correct. Please make your next move. That is correct. Please make your next move. That is correct. Please make your next move. Alright, Hudson. That is incorrect. Alright, move. Both tribes are correct again. Please make your next move. Tropper tribe, you are correct. Slattery tribe, you are incorrect. Tropper tribe, please make your next move. Tropper tribe, you are correct. Please make your next move. You are correct again. Please make your next move. You are correct again. Please make your next move. Tropper tribe, you are correct. Please make your next move. Tropper tribe, you are incorrect. Slattery tribe, you are incorrect. Slattery tribe, you are incorrect. Okay. Next people, please step up, make your first moves. Okay, both tribes are correct. Both tribes are correct again. Tropper tribe, you are correct. Slattery tribe, you are correct. Alright, Tropper tribe, you are correct. Slattery tribe, you are correct. Alright, please make your next moves. Okay. Both tribes are correct. Please make your next moves. Tropper tribe, you are correct. Slattery tribe, you are incorrect. Tropper tribe, you are correct. Tropper tribe, you are correct. Tropper tribe, you are correct.
Oh, okay.
That's me, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got
Sage disqualified from the rest of the competition. Out.
That's how the game works. I literally don't know that's how the game works.
Kyle, you are correct. Tropper tribe is one person across. Please make your move. Okay, you are correct. Both are correct again. Okay, Tropper tribe, you are correct. Slattery tribe, you are correct. Make your next move. Okay, both tribes are correct again. Please make your next move. Both tribes are correct again. Please make your next move. Both tribes are correct again. Please make your next move. Both tribes are correct again. Please make your next move. Both tribes are correct again. Please make your next move. Tropper tribe is correct. Slattery tribe is incorrect. Alright, Hudson makes his next move. Hudson is off the board. Sage has obviously been disqualified, so now this is your last turn. So, the only way for you guys to win is all three of you would need to cross the entire maze. So no pressure. Lana, please make your first move. Lana, that is correct. Lana, that is correct. Lana, that is incorrect. So by default, Slattery tribe can no longer win, which means Tropper tribe wins immunity. Let's go. All right, Tropper tribe, you have one immunity. There you go, that's it. You guys will not be going to tribal council. On the other hand, Slattery tribe, I will see you guys tonight at tribal council, where one of you will be the fourth person voted out of this game. Grab your stuff, head out. See you guys later.
So pretty much what happened was Kyle was planning for me to throw the challenge, and then he said, oh, it's like Sage thought of the number. So I was like, oh great, she won't pick mine because me and Sage are working together. And then I think she thought that she was supposed to pick my number. So I sat out, but by some, I don't even know, twist of fate, Slattery just had the worst luck. So now we're going anyway, and none of them know that I am there. So, and they're all gonna vote me out, I'm sure of it. And I'm not telling anyone. So I'm gonna pick. I'm playing. Like, there's no world in which I'm not playing, and I'm not going home. And this tribe pick, I think, it's just too risky to not play it. So I am playing it. I'm not going home, and I might talk to Jaden, but yeah.
Faith told me that Jaden has the idol. If we want to vote with Faith, he's gonna be the sole person. I don't know who's telling me the right thing, because Faith's saying that Jaden has the idol. Jaden's saying Kyle. I think I could trust Faith more than Jaden, because why is Jaden telling me this? So we are the people deciding the vote basically this time, because they're not gonna vote.
We shouldn't. I don't know. I feel like. Okay, so Jaden has the idol and he's lying to us. Who would he go for? Me and you.
I don't know who. The stories are not adding up with Jaden. So who do we trust here?
Where do you stand on me right now?
I want to work with you. I think that we could work well together. I like you. I think that, I don't know, I think that we could bring in like some Tropper and kind of work cross lines.
Maybe.
It also depends how tight Luke and Lana are.
I want to trust you, but like
I want to trust you too. I just feel like you don't trust me. You know, you could very easily go with them. In which case I'm kind of cooked. But I do think, hopefully, that we can work together further in the game and like talk to each other before.
Like, if I'm working with you, like that implies I'm gonna be working with Sage. I think that's just a backstab waiting to happen for me.
Okay, so we're finally able to talk in person.
Yeah,
first off.
yeah.
Okay, so we're in a bit of a pickle. I don't know if anyone on our tribe has the idol.
I wouldn't have waited in person to tell you this, but I found one of the idols, but it's more complicated than that. So the idol I found could specifically only be used on Tropper tribe.
Oh,
so,
and you're not?
No, so I had to pick someone on Tropper tribe.
To give it to?
Yeah, so I picked Kyle.
Okay.
I didn't really know anyone. Kyle seemed like he'd be going to work with me. I didn't put too much thought into the decision.
Do you want to know something I've been observing?
Yeah.
Kyle, Sage, and Faith. Have you been noticing their talks a lot, especially during the Arena of the Idols?
Yeah. Also, I'll note, Kyle told me he found the other idol and he's saying that he used it on one of us. and
Oh,
he said that he used it on me, but I'm not sold on that. I think there's a good chance he used it on Faith.
Oh. I'm actually pissed right now, actually. Jaden tells me in Discord prior to this episode that he is on the outs of the vote. But why is he telling me now, all of a sudden in person, that he found the OG Tropper idol and he gave it to Kyle because he's not on Tropper? So why does he tell me this information? Faith is telling me that Jaden has the idol. And I'm like, okay, maybe because I can trust Faith more than Jaden. But now what's making me messed up right now is me or Lana could be targeted because Jaden has been warning me multiple times. I'm a threat to every single person in this game. I have no protection whatsoever here. I don't know if the idol is gonna be played. That's my issue, because I've been told by Faith that Jaden has the idol. But now I don't feel safe, I don't feel good. I need to talk with other people, but not be too anxious and scrambly. I want either one of the Slattery tribe members gone, because Lana is my final tooth. This is the little W we have going on the 2 L's. I've been hearing that the 2 idols are at least on the other side, but I don't.
Do you want to hear about that?
Yeah.
Kyle told me that he found one.
Right.
So he gave it to me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
I trust you. That's why I'm telling you this.
If I write your name down, will you not vote me out? I'm not.
I'm not gonna write your name down.
I understand game is game. I'm not trying to stick to tribal lines either.
Okay.
So know that I'm very.
I do want to work with you.
Same.
I am just gonna play it.
But I'm not trying to go after you.
I do not care. You can write it down with a heart at the end. I don't care.
I'm being serious. Like, I want to work with you specifically. I
will not write your name down tonight.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
writing Lana.
Okay, gotcha.
But I mean, if you could just not tell her about that.
No, I won't. I won't. You're because Faith told me she has the idol.
Yeah, Kyle put it on her.
That's the thing. So what I told Faith obviously is like I didn't want to tell her like if we were going to vote, you know. If we split the vote, that's the only way I see it here. But the issue is, if the vote is split, it's gonna be a deadlock rocks, and it's either me or Jaden that would get the rocks because of that. She plays the idol, she'll be the only one immune.
So I know that I'm a bit in the bottom because, you know, you're all Tropper and we blindsided Jaden last time. So I will literally write down any name you give me. Like, I do not care.
See, I'm just really scared because I understand if you don't want to tell me this, but like, aren't you really close to original Slattery?
We have worked together, yeah.
After this vote, say we vote Jaden, right?
Tonight. Okay.
Are you just gonna go back with them?
I don't think so, because now I have connections with you and Luke.
If it's the 3 of us, and say we merge right after this, so me, you, and then Luke, who could you get from?
Because we're 8 right now, so we only need 4.
Yeah, who would you get? Do you have anybody that you would say that you're close enough to that they would vote with us?
I might try to pull Sage. But I'd be interested to, like, you know, if you guys were more inclined to pull a Tropper. Like, do you only feel tight to Luke? Because I also get a good vibe from Luke.
I'd like to work with Luke. I'd like to see if I can work with you. I'm just really scared that if...
Because the tribal lines are like a scary thing.
Yeah.
But at some point you're gonna need people from the other tribe. Right? I mean, I guess if you got... I probably shouldn't say I guess if you got rid of me, you wouldn't. But,
well, no, but even, I mean, it's just, like, you get what I'm saying? I feel like either way,
I get
you
it.
guys would just go back to Slattery.
You know, let's say I go with Slattery and we make it all the way to the end. Then, what do I say? Me and Slattery dragged each other all the way here. My game is Kyle's game, my game is Sage's game, we all played the exact same game, we're all here. No one... Why would I win then?
Okay, I'll tell you right. I'm not gonna vote for Luke. I feel like
no, yeah, that's obvious. I mean, I'll vote for Jaden if literally the only other option is me. So
yeah, I don't. I'm not even gonna talk about the idol right now. I'll let you know. I mean, I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't have it either. So.
Okay.
In my mind, the only option is voting down Jaden for me, so that's not me, because obviously you and Luke are a pair, at least for this vote. Thank you for talking to me. Oh, I'm playing everyone right now. Okay, so pretty much I have the idol. I'm gonna play it. because otherwise I'd be cooked. Thank you, Kyle, if you're watching this. I talked with Luke. He seems to really want to work with me. I did tell him about the idols. When I talked to Lana and Jaden, I just was like, so dejected and like I'm just so cooked. So I think in that way that I'm playing them. So I'm just gonna see what happens, honestly, because just my thing is like, I know that I'm not going home.
But I think what's happening here is that I'm leaning towards allying with Luke and Lana, and they seem pretty receptive to that, but I think we're all like 99% sure Faith has an immunity idol. So I think like in normal circumstances, it could be just 3-1, easy that, but like the person we want to vote has the idol. I'm like 90% sure. So that complicates things. And right now we're thinking of doing like some vote split, like to kind of like force that idol out and maybe not result in one of me, Luke, or Lana going home, but...
I'm very nervous. I think that Faith is lying to me. I trust Jaden way more because he is on the outs. I trust Luke. Me and Luke are very worried because we think that it's going to go to a tie. So we're trying to do a 2-2-1. So I would vote for Faith. Jaden would vote for Faith. And Luke would vote for Jaden. I think it's going to have to go to Rocks. I don't know. I'm willing to go to Rocks. I will not vote for Luke. It's plain and simple.
If it comes down to Faith's one vote being the deciding factor because of the idol, like I think she might vote me. I think there's a very solid chance she votes me, but I could see her voting Luke or Lana too, just because there might still be a chance for me to work with her in her eyes, whereas with Luke and Lana, she might not be as sure of that. But this is all speculation at this point.
All right, new Slattery tribe, welcome to Tribal Council. One of you tonight will be joining your fellow jurors over there. Let's start with some questions. So Luke, today was very crazy. A lot went down. You had a tribe swap. A lot of you thought it was gonna be a merge. Then you had a big open idol hunt. And then you had a challenge that respectfully, you guys didn't seem to really kind of get the concept of towards the start, but that's okay. Because you're here now with me at Tribal Council, everyone's favorite place. So give me your mindset right now coming into this vote.
This season to me already is a season of mess, and I think it's still continuing. There's a momentum of sorts from what I'm thinking. We had, 2 people win immunity from our OG tribes, and now we have a swap where the tribal lines are now being crossed. The OG tribal lines are being crossed now. So no one has much to hide, as the season says, and we all are, starting to play harder, I feel like. And I feel just there's so much going on. I'm a little overwhelmed, but, trying to just take everything in as things go along.
Faith, a lot of people thought that it was going to be a merge today. Did you think that as well?
Yes, I did expect to merge.
So how did that affect your mindset coming into it, seeing that now it is a swap?
Well, I didn't necessarily expect the merge to be without a twist, to just straight up merge and all start scrambling together, doing individual immunity, so on. So I felt that I couldn't really be fully prepared coming in because we never really know what's coming with this season. So I think that today is definitely, we've had to be a bit on our toes.
Jaden, both tribes are set up 2 and 2. 2 original Slattery, 2 original Tropper. Do you think that has any play in the vote tonight, original tribal lines?
I think it does to an extent, obviously. Like, I think that's always an easy option for people to fall back on in terms of, like, if they're confused in voting. And let's be honest, like, I think a lot of us are confused right now just amidst all this chaos. But I think it's not going to be the only factor, for sure.
Lana, we all know that there are idols in the game now. How does that affect the strategy for tonight's Tribal Council?
It makes it really hard.
Short and sweet, there you go. With that said, it is time to vote. Faith, you're up.
voting for Faith. I'm very nervous. I feel like the way this could go wrong is if it's a 2-1-1 and they get me and Luke to split and Jaden and Faith go together. So I think if that happens, I would be out. That's like the only way I would be out or Luke would be out. But if they don't vote together, then at least we go to a tie. So I'm hoping for a tie.
Girl, if you play me, that's impressive, but also I have a little poem for you. Roses are red, violets are blue. You come after my number one, I'm coming after you.
It's a tough call, not a lot of good options, but well, you'll see.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity item and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Plans for yourself?
Yes, I'm ready for myself.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Faith will not count. I will read the votes. First vote, Faith does not count. Faith does not count. Faith does not count. Fourth person voted out of Rutgers Survivor, Nowhere to Hide, and the fourth member of our jury. Lana. That's one. Tonight, that's enough. Torch. Lana, tribe spoken. Off you go. Well, to cap off a crazy day, we saw an idol play. Someone went home unexpected, and I think that is the perfect motto of this game. We do not know, even myself, what is going to happen. So please grab your torches, head out. See you guys next time.
I felt like I got a little bit too cocky and told Faith too much information, and would have done things differently. I would have kept more of my cards close. I only trusted one person, and that was Luke, and I feel like I was being a little bit too open. I feel like Faith would go far because when she got me out, I think that was smart. And of course, I'd be rooting for Luke, my boy. Watch Rutgers Survivor.
Next time on Rutgers Survivor.
All right, everyone, drop your buffs. We are merged.
Yes.
You are going to opt to whether play in the challenge today or to hunt for the idol.
I'm going to at least the creature for you. Luke and Joe, they want it.